Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So today we're going to talk about Barr and McConnell and Cheney and Rove and what we all apparently have in common, and Trump. Because I got a message, and it's a doozy of a message. I honestly couldn't tell if it was a joke or not. And then somebody said, hey, this is an opportunity to explain something. Challenge accepted. Okay, so here's the message. I thought I had found a new person to follow on YouTube. Turns out you're just another rhino with TDS, like McConnell, Cheney, Barr, and Rove. If you can't see they're just out to stop him, you're blind. And then it goes, the message just gets mean, lots of caps lock and stuff like that. I would really like to know if you watch this video. If you could, please put whatever video led you to believe I was a Republican. If you could link it in the comments section, that would be greatly appreciated. I'd like to know which video it was so I can delete it. There's no reason for anybody else to make this mistake. But it does bring us to the concept of a rhino. Because while I am not a Republican in name of any kind, that term has always struck me as funny. Because here's the reality of it. Bill Barr has been a Republican at least since the 80s, probably before. Okay, the dates I'm giving, the years I'm giving, those are just ones I know by that point they were a Republican. Okay, it very well could be before that. So Bill Barr was in the 80s. Rove was 1973. The Cheneys have been a Republican dynasty for like 50 years. And Mitch McConnell has been a Republican since 1968. Do you know what Trump was in 2012? An independent. Do you know what he was in 2009? A Democrat. Do you know what he was in 2001? Reform Party. Trump's the rhino. I hate to break it to you, but he really is. He went and shopped the various political parties, trying to find the one that was easiest to manipulate, the one that was easiest to build a base in, the one that he could stand there, give them permission to be their worst, and it would motivate them. Because Trump's not a Republican. He's an authoritarian. And the rhino concept has driven a wedge in the Republican Party between the people that at one point in time, at least in rhetoric, were small government conservatives, and the people who, with the slightest bit of encouragement, were hoping U.S. troops march down the streets, the authoritarians. I have no love for Barr, or certainly not Rove, or Cheney, or McConnell, or any of them. But they're Republicans, and they've always been Republicans. They've never hid the fact that they were Republicans. They're very open about that. And I don't like it, but that's what the Republican Party is. It's the rhetoric of small government conservatism. That's the plan, right? That's what they sell people on. I mean, they've always done tax cuts for the rich and stuff like that. And that's really what they are. But their rhetoric was always about individualism and stuff like that. Trump is not about small government. Trump's never been a Republican. None of his policies